Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'll be dialing in a slightly darker roast on my 078S. Now we know that the niche zero works really well for dark roasts, so I thought I should try it on my 078S, and I'm hoping that it'll be similar or better. So I've got these slightly darker roasts. These have been roasted on my Genie Cafe. It's from Papua New Guinea. So let's see how the 078S performs. So this is how my 078 is currently set up. So the choke point is about a few notches away from the zero. And this was my setting for my last bean, which was a medium roast. We know that darker roasts need to be ground slightly more coarsely. So I'm going to start at 1 and see what happens. So I have 16 grams of coffee in this 18 gram VST basket. So how do I know that this is the right amount? You need at least about 1 to 2 millimeters of space between the top of the coffee and the top of the shower screen. Otherwise, when the coffee expands, it'll touch the shower screen. So one way of doing it is by using something that like a 10p coin. Now I know that the width of this 10p coin is 1.85 millimeters. So I'm going to place this in the middle, okay, and I'm going to lock the portafilter on, okay, and taking it out, and I'm going to use a magnet to get this out. Now what you need to see is how much of an indent that is created. Okay, so now I'm going to increase that to 2.2. Okay, that's attempt number 3. Let's do about pre-infusion. That looks good. So I've got about 36 grams in, I think 35 seconds or so. Okay, that looks really good. And it tastes bloody good as well. Okay, so this is my 4th attempt. The last attempt, I found that the coffee was just slightly harsh at the end, so I've increased the grind size slightly by about half a notch. So pre-infusion. It's about 36 grams, and I took less than 30 seconds, I think. So the 078S has performed really well. It was interesting to see how much of a coarser grind is required for dark roasts, but I suppose it is to be expected because dark roasts produce more fines. The other important difference I noticed as compared to the medium roasts, that I did not need to do as much WDT. So the medium roasts, if you remember, I recommended using the WDT tool and mixing all the grinds in the container for at least a minute or more. That's if you're not seasoned your grinder. With the darker roast, I really did not need to spend a minute. About 20-30 seconds was good enough. Now flavor-wise, I felt that the 078S has performed really well, as good as the niche, maybe slightly better because I did not get any of the bitterness or harsher notes when it was properly dialed in. With the niche, I find that towards the end, you might get some bitterness, maybe because the niche produces more fines. So yeah, overall, I think the 078S and the Niche Zero are comparable, and I have no reservations recommending the 078S if you drink dark or medium to dark roasts.